This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Squarespace. With beautiful templates created by world-class designers, Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a new and unique website in just a few clicks of the mouse, my dear boy. Squarespace's analytics help you grow in real time. And if you have a question, their award-winning 24/7 customer support is there to help. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you are ready to launch, use the offer code BANGBANG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Excuse me, sir. Are these mom jeans compatible with my dad bod? Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Interesting. Thanks to Tulip Poopler. Ooh, don't like that. Tulip Poopler for that catchphrase submission. And welcome to another episode of Comedy Bang Bang. Scott Aukerman, your host here. And I don't have a calendar in front of me, but I do know we are in the throes of Octodoggy. That is indisputable. Certainly none can dispute that fact. I don't have a 20 on a calendar. Oh, speaking of 20, maybe it's October 20. Who knows? No, it wouldn't be that late. But welcome to the show again. We have a very, very interesting show for you coming up. Occasionally on this show, look, we all know this is the show where we talk to interesting people. Our new catchphrase, we've been using it this year, very descriptive, very enticing as far as I'm concerned. Were I to be looking through podcasts and perusing and wondering which one to pick, I would pick the show where they talk to interesting people. And that's why I think it works. It just works. So this episode does not betray that promise to you because we have some interesting people with us today, and they have not been on this program for approximately 250 episodes. They appeared on episode 266. We're now in the early 500s. I imagine they'll come on every 250 episodes or so. They're very... When I say they're interesting people, I'm not lying. And I'm not known to lie. I'm known for my candor, as a matter of fact, on this show. But trust me, if you have not heard their previous appearance, you may just want to put this on pause and look up their previous appearance. Who knows? I don't know what you do, but certainly if you need to go back and give yourself a refresher, I'll try to let you know some of their details coming up here. But they are essentially, they are in the sporting environment. They're not athletes themselves, although they may previous have been athletes. I don't really know. They are in the business of equine boxing, horses, in other words. They are promoters of this sport, if you can call it a sport, and they run a place called the Calvin's Bee Honey Horsefight Fields, where they certainly one can go to this establishment and watch this sport. Let's not delay it any further. Let's get right to them. Their names are Bever, Hopox, and Chico Hands. They are collectively known as the Calvin's twins. Hello, guys.
Scotty Aukerman.
Scotty, my boy.
Welcome back to the show, guys.
Oh,
Thank you for having. Pleasure to be here.
I'm feeling tickled, pickled, right rickled, and
Stickled.
and Jack McNichol.
Oh,
I didn't see that one coming.
so you feel Don Rickled as well as Jack?
Well, I'm jabbering and gibbering and burning and zinging and zapping, and before we get to all that, I brought you a fresh jug of Calvin Twins beef farm horse fighting field honey.
Oh my God! Oh,
Put that on your toast.
That is heavy. My
You
goodness.
put that right there on your toast.
That's a 5-gallon jug of honey.
Is this a lifetime supply? Would you say?
That sounds like a sad lifetime if you only go through 5 gallons.
You better be scooping handfuls by the end of this episode.
Okay, I apologize.
Drink
guys.
it down. Coat the throat.
Okay, certainly. I have been known to get a touch of laryngitis here and there, so I appreciate
Sure.
this.
Oh, that'll take
You
care of
using
it
your
right
pipe?
quick.
Yeah, you using your pipes for a living.
Yes, exactly.
Talking on this podcast.
And I use my pipes at home as well whenever I take big shits. So that's. Can I pour it down there, and will it help with that?
Please put it in your bottom. Yeah.
It declogs,
I guess
trick trogs, flip flogs, sits on logs, hops round frogs. This honey will take care of everything.
It's interesting that
All purpose.
Yes, it's interesting that frogs sit on logs. Is it?
Yes.
I mean, that's very convenient.
It's true. It's like
Yeah.
humans should sit on
Boomin'.
boomage.
Yeah.
If you like a soft rice.
Humans.
So, guys, welcome back to the show. I mean,
Thank you for
It's
having us.
Such a pleasure to be
have
here.
not seen neither hide nor hair of you, and that's a horse term.
Yes.
Well done, well done. Yeah, we've been back in the saddle. You know how busy we are promoting fights.
Certainly.
Attending births.
Yes.
Burying horses.
That's right.
That's right. Last time you were on the
Getting
show.
horses out of the dead horse freezer. Because
yeah,
we
yeah.
have a backlog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotten so complicated because now there's a thawing process. Before
right.
we were burying the horses straight out the freezer.
Right.
And they were freezing the ground. They were killing the crops.
Oh, I see. And it's
The
a
crops
touch.
were getting frozen from underneath.
I see, because due to the just giant block of frozen dead horse.
Huge
Yeah.
frozen blood, horse blood.
Yeah, let me-
seeping into the manure.
Let me explain exactly what these guys do. Chico Hands and Bever Hopox.
That's me.
And you're known as the Calvin's twins. I'm
That's
not
right.
sure.
That's
You
right.
guys are twins.
My brother from another mother from the same parents.
Same father and mother.
Born at the same time.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder, right out of mama.
We
Wait.
came out sidewise like
Yeah.
a Red Rover.
Yeah, how did you guys fit?
Let's just say our manners came late to us. Because from day one, it was me first, me first, me first. And we just muscled and shouldered our way out
Came
of
out
that
the same
lady
time.
hole.
That's right, came out the same time. We do everything together.
Yeah, that must have been very painful for your mother.
Oh, she
Killed-
complained. She
No, wait.
complained.
Killed her spirit.
Killed her spirit and her sex life.
And what about her body?
Her body stayed around.
Affected,
She
stayed
passed.
around.
She passed away sadly during one of our most famous horse fights.
Oh, that's
As
right.
you
We talked about
remember.
this last time.
Yes, you famously remember.
McGregor Mayweather of fights, if you
That's
will.
right.
Right, it was Randy the horse, as I
Randy.
recall.
Yes, she was
God
trying to
bless.
protect him. That was her
wanted-
favorite horse.
That was
She
the
loved-
Muhammad Ali of horses, as I
Yeah,
recall.
still is.
He is.
He's
Hey,
still around. Randy
Still
the
is.
horse is still around.
Well, he's still got that title.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Muhammad Ali of
nobody-
horses?
yeah, there's no
I didn't
real
realize that was an
Muhammad Ali.
actual title.
Yes.
It is a title, yes.
Okay, wow.
That's
That's
how
like
we branded him.
Muhammad Ali was the Randy the horse of guys.
just guys, not even boxers.
Right.
No, just fellas.
Just good guys.
Just in terms of his demeanor.
So if you are wondering what these guys do, basically they take horses. They're prize horse fighting promoters. You don't train the horses.
No,
No.
don't need to.
Don't need to, because they
Born fighters.
born fighters. You go to horse births
Yes.
around the country to
That's right.
find specimens that will fight each other.
This
That's
is
right.
true. That's not bad after 250 episodes to recall the details and
That's
intricacies.
Well, it was a very,
horse
very.
fighting.
It was an episode that just remains indelible in my memory.
We're a boutique industry.
That's right.
That's true.
And we still haven't seen you up on our ranch, Scott. We
Love to
invited
have you out.
I forget
anytime.
exactly how to get up there. The directions were very confusing.
605.
You gotta take the 605.
straight to the 606.
That's right. You gotta take it north. That's up on the map.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Head on over to the 607.
That's right. 607 gonna lead you right to the 608. Make sure you don't miss that.
Right.
But it's just a circle.
It's a roundabout.
It just keeps going in a circle. It won't get you anywhere.
It
Okay.
seems confusing, but we always find our way home.
It's the only way to get there.
Well,
Take it
you guys know how to get there.
That's
of course
right.
you find your way.
Sure we do.
It's confusing for the layperson.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take it around as many times, and that'll shoot you right to the 609, and then you're pretty much right there on
Well, you hop
Horseback
off.
Way.
You hop off Calvin Twins Boulevard.
Calvin Twins Boulevard.
exit.
Calvin Twins, not Calvin's Twins Boulevard.
Right.
Yeah, they made a typo.
We're still trying to get that
Trying
sign
to get that
reprinted.
S.
Right. And then you'll wind up there, and there
Can't
you can
miss it.
see.
Well, Only operation in town.
Follow the bees and the smell of horses.
That's right. There's a lot of bees there. You guys have a honey making business, which is
That's
why you
right.
brought the honey.
Correct.
That's right.
And that helps with the horse fights, as I recall, because the bees sting the horses.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Get them really mad, and also get their hooves swollen up, looking like boxing gloves.
Most horses are allergic to bee stings, so that's how their hooves get all swollen and round.
Right, and then they fight each other. You do about 2 fights a day.
Yep.
That's right.
Two
sessions, a morning session, an evening session.
Right.
And on the circuit is about five fights.
5 fights a day, so that's 10.
Unentitled.
And it's to the death.
Oh, it has to be.
Well, it's to the death, of course it is. That was
Has
a
to be.
rhetorical question,
Yeah.
I suppose.
I know.
Scott, I welcome you to try to talk some reason into a fighting horse, to listen to the bell and step out the ring like a gentleman.
Ding, ding, ding.
Happen.
Ding, ding, ding. Excuse me, horse. Would you please stop punching? I have a little bell here. A dingy ding. And now the horse just went punch crazy, and he kept punching.
I guess that's ridiculous. You don't see a lot of fights to the life, like 2 dead things fighting and then one comes back to life.
No.
Harry Potter.
I guess so. There's Are you a big Harry Potter fan, Bever?
He's a big
Love Harry Potter.
He's a big
I'm a
fan.
Hufflepuff. I'm a subscriber to Pottermore. Just got back from Orlando Universal Studios, where they have
that's right.
the Diagon, the Nocturne, and the Hogsmeade all in
my
one
goodness.
location.
That sounds
It's
like
magnificent.
for a Potter fan. That sounds like heaven.
Died and went to heaven.
Speaking of heaven, when you mentioned a map, north is up.
That's right.
Is like if you go all the way up on a map, do you get to heaven? Is like Antarctica hell and the North Pole heaven of the Earth?
Jeez.
These are philosophical questions.
Yeah.
You guys are just simple horse
You're gonna
fight
have me
trainers.
wrestling with that for a long
We're
time
salt
now.
of the earth, foot to floor, bread to mouth, sock to foot,
Hoof and mouth.
hoof in mouth.
Are you just describing
Sure.
how you get dressed in the morning at this
That's
point?
right.
I'm a simple man. I don't use any Wi-Fi's, jam jars, techno lies, robot zis to try to put on my coat.
Right. I don't think you need Wi-Fi to put on a coat.
I wouldn't
Well, I
know.
wouldn't know.
What kind of underwear do you guys wear? You mentioned socks and shoes.
Sort of a ruffly breeches kind of thing.
Big ruffly breeches.
Cream
and
colored?
let me tell you, they don't make them like they used to, Scott, because these are hard to find. These last us a month at a time.
Yeah, try it. Keep
Just
on
a month.
One
We don't
pair
have to
of
change
breeches.
out of these trousers. Well, we never take them off. That's
Keep
the
them
thing.
on.
You wear them straight for a month.
For an entire month.
Do you
Until they just-
soil them and
I mean,
Well,
not on
there-
purpose. and
There's
not-
spills.
There's this and that.
spills of
You got
poop?
spills.
There's,
Sure.
There's skids.
Sure. Okay. You guys are just talking normal SOP, standard operating
Yeah,
procedure
you brought it up.
for guys with underwear.
Splashback, nugget rolls.
Dribble drabble.
A gentleman's business in his trousers. We're human. We're flesh and bone, Scotland.
Sure.
But, gosh, we breathe nice in these ruffly trousers.
Yeah, you're wearing them right now. Then I take
Ruffly
it.
silken breeches. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you buy them? You mentioned that they're hard to come by
We
now.
have an older
old
lady who
lady.
sews them up for us
Just
on a
a-
sewing machine.
Barbara.
That's
Barbara.
right.
Barbara Badung.
Barbara Badoon. We pay her in honey, and she's happy for it.
How much honey does it take to get one pair of breeches?
We do a 5-gallon jug a month.
Okay,
It's
so
a fair swap.
for two
pair.
two pair.
2 pair.
Okay.
1 5-gallon jug.
So if I were to go to Barbara Badoon with
Uh-huh.
my 5-gallon jug now, I could
Well,
get.
you're gonna give away. We gave it as a gift.
Yeah, but maybe I could get some of these
Talk
breeches.
about, but you're getting 2 pairs. You're greedy. You're not going to wear 2 pairs at once. 1 pair's good enough to last you the month.
Sure, but both don't disintegrate at the end of the month.
We don't know.
We've never found
Haven't
out.
tried it.
Okay, I'm just saying I could have a 2-month supply.
Okay, maybe.
Sure.
Scott Aukerman,
Stands
innovating.
to reason.
Innovating.
Stands to reason.
So, guys, you, of course, these are fights to the death, and that's why there are so many horse deaths on your consciences,
right.
and so many burials and a big backup
That's
of
right.
these. And
That's
now
right.
there's a thawing process.
Of course.
Yep.
You get them
Slowing
at
things down.
room temperature, or do you try to get them hot like a steak, or
It's a seasonal thing, you know. You can
Yeah.
get a bit cooler corpse in the wintertime, but you know that corpse gonna heat right up in the summer.
In the summertime, so you don't have to worry about it. But what did you say? Something about a...
Oh, I was wondering if when you thaw them, do you try? Is it like a microwave process where you're just trying to get them room temp, or
Well, we tried to...
ground temp.
Yeah,
ground temp.
We did try to construct a horse microwave big enough.
That's true.
And you know I'm a tinkerer. And
Sure,
I go
of
into my
course, yeah.
workshop.
do you know how to make an actual microwave, let alone
Well,
a
I read
horse-sized one?
I read a book, and I took apart an old microwave.
Did a fabulous
Which
job.
book was this, by the way?
A book about making microwaves. Mm-hmm. And
What was it? Do you remember the title of it, though?
Oh, microwavery, making microwaves? No, that was right. It was about how to make popcorn, and so it didn't help me one bit.
Right.
And I'm stuck
A
with
whole
all
book
these
on
parts.
that.
Yep. I'm stuck with all these parts and these screws, and I put it together. It looked kind of like a microwave, but it
Sure.
didn't do
Had the
anything.
shape.
Right,
You
yes.
got the box part.
Yeah, it was
Sure,
a rectangle.
I would think that would be the easy part of making a
You'd
microwave.
think.
Well,
The shape of it.
well,
You'd be right. It
I
was
implore
very
you.
simple.
I implore you, have at it. If it sounds so simple, please have at it and ship us a horse microwave because we could use one.
I'm not saying that I could do the other parts of it. I just
Oh.
the basic shape
Okay.
seems like that's step one.
All right, yeah. So I did the easy part.
Yeah.
All right, I get that.
Step two, maybe attaching a movable door. That would be slightly harder than making.
Yes, I did that too.
You did that as well.
With a hinge.
Okay, and
Big
then
old hinge.
did you lead horses in? I mean, you can't do that to water, but can you lead them into a horse-shaped microwave?
That's a clever phrase
Lead 'em
there.
in but you can't make them zap.
That's
you,
right.
You can lead a horse to an oversized microwave, but you can't make them zap.
Can't make them zap. You can't nuke them.
Especially if it's not functional.
Yeah. Well, also, you can't make them zap because the buttons are on the outside.
Yeah.
So you lead a horse to a microwave, an oversized microwave. You can't make them zap. They're
Right.
inside the microwave.
That's right. Also, you forgot the part where we weren't trying to cook live horses.
Nah,
we were
just thaw.
reheating, thawing frozen dead horses.
We're not,
I did forget that.
Yeah.
we're
you
not
missed that
cruel.
Yeah, we're not monsters over here.
Have you ever thought about making a giant microwave, oversized
Yes.
microwave with buttons on the inside so people could go in there and cook themselves?
Oh.
People, horses, whatever you want.
Wow. No.
Like that might be if there were ever a horse who wanted to forfait a match instead of being killed, you could say you can forfeit, but you'll have to go inside the
Yeah.
microwave.
have
and
to
you
go in-
enter a 4-digit code.
Right.
And
yes.
make your peace with
Like
horse guard.
6969 maybe.
That's a good one. You go get in there and zap yourself.
Sure.
If you want to forfeit, that's up to you. We could give that as an option to some of the horses if they wanted to. But
Sure. We're looking for all the help we can get. Because let me
Again.
tell you, Scott Lee, the horse fighting industry is in utter chaos.
Oh no.
It's been thrown into a vortex.
Yeah.
Up is down, right is left.
Oh, no.
Night is mid-afternoon.
The North Pole is Antarctica.
Exactly
dusk
right.
is twilight.
Oh my goodness.
For generations. Look, we're getting on.
Are you a
in
Twilight
age.
fan, by the way? He
Oh,
mentioned
gosh,
Twilight.
I love
Loves the
Twilight.
stuff?
Stephanie Meyer. It just she taps into the human heart.
What about
like
Nancy
you.
Myers?
Yeah, a little privileged. A little,
Well,
you
the
know,
kitchens,
I don't
the
know
kitchens
if
are
the-
amazing.
I don't know if the comings and
Beautiful
goings of
kitchens.
Montecito are as relatable to a humble horse fight promoter such as myself.
Tough to relate. That new Reese Witherspoon one looks kind of good, though. I might check that
by
out.
her daughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's a daughter.
That's
Well,
delicious.
but Nancy
so it's got a
produces
fresh
it.
take.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you were saying this is incredible because I haven't seen you guys for a while, and I assumed that's because you're so busy because the horse fighting industry is having a boom
Part of
time.
it. That's
Yeah.
a part of it. Yeah.
Well, it's
That is a part of it. There is a boom time.
It is just fully consuming.
It is.
But I thought you said that it also is not doing well.
No, well, no, not that it's not doing well. Just us, and that the waters have been diluted.
Yeah.
The waters have been tainted.
Yeah.
This
But yes.
horse fighting has been a prestigious,
Uh.
honorable, classy.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be adding much, Chico, as much as just noises.
Come on, I'm doing my Chico thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were doing your Chico thing.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's fun.
Yep.
It's safe. It makes you ask questions about yourself.
Oh,
He's doing his Chico thing.
that's right.
Wow.
But lately, people don't know where to turn because some amateurs, some no good blib blobbing, schlib slobbing,
Flip
flopping, himmel dobbing, glippler, dippler, dloppling fools.
Bever, I have to say, your rhymes, since you've come here on this episode, your rhyme game seems to be a little off.
I'm riled up. I'm a little.
This is you riled up because you seem deadly calm.
No, I know.
Wait, can I take your blood pressure right now?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, you're cool as ice right now. You don't seem riled up at all. This is just normal. Oh my God! Wait, what's happening? It's rising. God!
I'm losing the will to live, Scott.
Oh my God! 800 over 20. Oh my God! Calm down. Wait, can you
give me that shit? Give me that honey.
Oh, here's the honey. Here's
all of it.
Oh my God!
Down. There you go.
Oh my God! He's drank all of it.
There you go, Bever.
There goes my 2-month supply of breeches.
Well, we'll ship
one
We'll
out.
ship you another one.
We'll ship one out.
We'll ship you another one.
Thanks. Do I have to pay for shipping?
You will have to pay for
Absolutely.
shipping.
How
Yes.
much is shipping on a 5-gallon?
Well, it's an agricultural product.
How quick?
So
do you want
gotta lie on the thing where it says, "Are you shipping a
Right. So there's
perishable good?
there's like a tax
Perishable
for that.
goods.
There's
some
a tax for lying, and we got to pay off the right letter
inspectors,
carrier. Yes, that's the inspector general and the postmaster general,
Got to grease all those
The
balls.
attorney general.
the attorney general.
It's gonna
don't
cost
get us,
you.
Don't get us started on that cracker.
Everybody's
Oh,
looking
man.
for handouts. He is.
So how much are we talking?
The shipping's going to be $175.
175 big ones.
Oh man, for
Worth
a
it.
5-gallon.
5 gallon, that's worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead.
Or stop by the ranch. Come by,
Come
pick
on
it
now,
up in person.
605,
I can't.
606.
I
Pick it up in
can't.
person.
I can't keep this kind of information in my brain.
All right.
How to get there? It's
All
just very
right.
difficult for me. So the industry is at a crossroads. It would seem a lot like
got
the
some
location of your
competition.
ranch.
Yes, we got some competition. Is
Some
what's going on.
competition.
Yes.
Because you guys have kind of had a reign that has been unrivaled in horse fighting, as far as I can tell. I don't know a lot about the sport.
You
Primarily,
know as much as anyone who is not either of us
Right.
or our mother, well, who is now dead.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to keep bringing that up, although I guess you did.
I brought it up.
But I know as much about the sport as anyone who's ever listened to your particular episode of this show.
That's right.
A lot of deaths, approximately 10 deaths per day, 70 deaths per week.
Yep.
We're talking about 350 or so deaths per year. I mean, you guys hit
a glamorous but hostily tragic sport.
right. You
And
guys
that's
have
part of the appeal.
Right.
And horse fighting is inherently of the Calvin's twins. We thought of it.
you thought of it, yeah.
We made it up.
right.
We put money into promoting it, into building a facility for it.
How much money have you put into this? I mean,
Over all the
from
years?
day one,
From
like
day one, yeah.
initial investment,
the day you thought of it,
$7 billion.
Something like $7
billion dollars, and that for that number of horse deaths too.
Yes.
I mean, I can imagine you're
Yeah, not a great return thus far.
paying. No,
Not at all.
We're barely breaking even.
you're breaking even.
Keeping our head above
on
water.
interest, and that's
Oh.
mostly because of honey sales.
Okay, right.
Just
yeah.
treading water, just hanging in there just a little bit.
Is there a stadium that you guys have built on
Oh,
your
it's
ranch?
beautiful.
Built a stadium. We built a
State-of-the-art
Hall of
facility.
Fame for ourselves
Oh,
as
my
well.
gosh.
Inducted each other in the first year.
What was the ceremony like? I'd love to hear just a recreation of you guys inducting
Sure,
each other
it's
into
beautiful, beautiful
That's right.
ceremony. It was the two of us, our mother. Randy was in attendance.
Yes.
Randy was there.
Randy
Wow,
was.
Muhammad Ali of horses.
That's right. All of the horses who were alive on that given day were there in attendance.
Sure.
As well
All
as
of the horses on Earth that were alive.
No. All the fighting horses
All fighting
on
horses
On Earth.
were there.
that were alive on that day,
Yeah.
Right.
which was roughly 8
8.
Yes.
Okay, so there were only 8 alive at that point.
at
Since,
any given time.
since then, I would imagine thousands of horses have been
We
killed.
were working
Oh,
out the
they've been-
kinks, so you know
They've been born and then they've been killed. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me hear maybe Chico a little bit of you inducting inducting Bever and vice versa?
That's right. So you went something like this. Lady, that's my mother, and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
and all your horses, on this wonderful, great, sunshiny day, it is my great privilege to
Used
induct
great twice already.
into the great Hall of Fame in the sport of horse fighting. What a great sport it is!
It's really
To
returning
make
to
the
well on
first
that alone.
induction into this great Hall of Fame, it is my great privilege and my great honor to induct into this Hall of Fame my dear brother, my best friend, and my worst frenemy, the one, the only, Mr. Bever Hopox.
Oh, my.
Speech.
Today, I consider myself, the luckiest horse fighting promoter ever to enter the horse fighting Hall of Fame.
Let me turn down the reverb on this. Hold on.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
They said it wasn't possible. They said it didn't exist. And today, I, myself, and my great brother are living proof that dreams can come true. That with a dream and a little bit of elbow grease and an investment of $250 million.
That's to start?
You wanted it back then when we started.
Okay, so another 750 plus a billion has already been. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Wait.
Yeah.
How many? 7 billion? You said?
Yeah, 7 billion.
6 billion,
So
750 million.
Oh
my God.
cents. But this is we're 90 years old, Scott. We're no spring chicken.
Well, you were 90 last time I talked to you. You must,
Right.
Yeah, you're.
Well, now we're 90.
Oh, yeah.
A gentleman likes to keep some secrets.
95.
We are 95.
Yes.
And actually, it's good you interrupted me there because after that I just said thank you.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All
And,
right,
and then I said, and now it is my great pleasure to introduce a man who, though small in stature,
Yeah.
is tall in viciousness.
It's weird he's negging you in his introduction. So why bring up how short you are?
Yeah, also
Well,
because we're the same damn height.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was sort of like a passive compliment to myself. Not much was expected from us Calvin's twins.
We're known for
Yeah.
our passive compliments.
Yeah, I didn't bring this up. You guys are very short. You guys are, how tall are you? You're,
About 4'9" in lifts.
That's right.
yeah, and how big are the lifts?
Well, look at them.
Oh my, those are giant. Yeah, so you guys are about half a jockey apiece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are jeans.
I was a jockey myself. That was
Right.
I performed in one race. Mm-hmm. The horse let me down, and I swear I'll kill you, horse.
Yeah.
Wait, so this has all been a revenge play?
In some ways.
No, that was just the racing horse.
Okay.
But it was the spark of an idea. It was
Oh, my
the spark to the flame.
Yeah. You guys are so short, in fact, that you would have to get on each other's shoulders and put like a mini trench coat around each other just to like audition for the movie Willow.
We did.
Really?
Yeah,
We did that very thing.
Oh
That's-
yeah.
I don't know why I thought of that, but
Were
we-
you,
it was not
were
a
you
small-
spying on us?
It was not a big pot. It was for vodka, the warrior. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember. No.
They went ethnic.
I saw it opening night and then I've never seen it again.
Got it, yeah. Vodka, well, there weren't a ton of lines, but there was a great scene at the crossroads.
Oh, right.
When Matt Bodigan introduces himself and he's in the cage at the crossroads.
Okay, right.
And there was a very, very tender scene where Willow and his best friend decide to stay behind and take care of the Dakini baby.
Oh, I see. So who would have gotten to perform the head parts of those scenes?
Chico.
Chico would have done it,
That's
really.
right, yes.
He did a
Even though
wonderful
you
job.
seem to know so much about
There's
it.
a lot.
Yeah,
well,
I'm unfamiliar with the movie entirely.
I was the one who was off book, reading all
Oh,
the
so
books
you
and
were
feeding him
whispering.
lies.
Yes, he would say the lines right up my pooper,
I'll be right.
essentially, because
Chico.
that's where I was.
Willow, If you want, we'll stay behind.
Willow, if you want, we'll stay behind.
One wonders why you didn't just switch if you knew the lines. Is it because
Camera shy.
I can. I get all tongue-tied. I get all bashful.
Get all fumble-jumbly.
I start getting flushed like a bleeding horse
Like
after
a
a
blushing-
1-2 combo punch to the horse mouth.
Oh
right.
my gosh! Well, this is fascinating, guys. I mean, I gotta go visit your stadium at some point. Are there luxury boxes? And,
Yes,
Oh,
there
yes.
are.
State of the art.
yeah.
We spent $1
anyone
billion on luxury boxes.
Anyone ever sit in them?
Not once. Not one time.
Do you have to like stock up the food on them?
We
just
haven't
in
been back
case?
inside. There's been no need.
Really?
Yeah, I hope that that mini fridge is still working. I don't know. We haven't checked on it.
Why spend $1 billion and then only make a mini fridge? Get a regular one.
Yeah, no, you make some good points.
Is this just because of you guys' stature?
To us, a mini
Probably,
fridge is just a
yeah.
fridge.
Maybe we were duped.
Yeah.
So to you, like mini me is just me.
We call him
Right.
me. Vern Troyer.
Is it? Yeah.
So guys,
It's confusing.
it's very confusing. So if you're ever like, no, me, you're talking about Vern Troy.
Always.
Okay, great. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the rest
If
of the
we're
episode.
referring to ourselves, we always say I.
Okay, but me.
Hand I that cookie.
So when you went to see the film Me, Myself, and Irene,
We were very
fucked
disappointed.
and disappointed.
We were so...
We were confused. The ticket taker was
right?
baffled.
Because then you have Jim Carrey, who's one of the taller movie stars.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a lanky fellow.
Yeah.
And there's no Vern. And then there was no us.
Right? Yeah, you expected to be in the
I
film
expected-
with Vern Troyer.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. What about
We did audition for it, actually.
Oh,
we
you
did audition, yeah.
Did you get on top of each other?
Yes, we did.
Same
Put
way.
on a trench coat.
What are some of the audition lines that you used on that? Were you off book for that as well?
Certainly.
Well, no, he
yeah,
helped me out.
Yeah, well, we auditioned for the lead role.
That's right.
Really? Of what was his name again?
Me?
Oh, right. Yes. So you were surprised. You auditioned for it, but when you saw it, you were surprised that Vern Troyer did not get the role.
You
didn't
know
make
what?
sense
You
to
get
us.
again. Yeah, I get all caught up, and the opportunity
Yeah.
presents itself, and I wasn't thinking straight. But
I can imagine you left the audition just saying, "Well, I assume Vern Troyer will get this role."
We
he's got
assume
it
that
in the
every
bag.
time, yeah.
Do you audition a lot? You've been on 2 auditions just in passing anecdotally.
Yeah, not as much as we used to. Not too frequently.
Right. Are you? How frequent is frequent? Like, because I know you have your horse fights in the morning and in the evening.
Yeah, so we don't much get an opportunity. We don't much have the time for it. It's been a number of years actually since since an audition.
we would sort of set time aside in the year.
Yeah.
We'd give ourselves a couple months around pilot season.
Okay, right.
Set up shop at the
Oakwood
Oakwoods.
apartment.
Right? Were you at the Oakwoods when they burned down Griffith Park? Those kids set off the fireworks and burned down Griffith Park?
Yes,
we
those
certainly-
kids
Wait,
did
those
it. Yes, the
kids.
kids
Oh, wait
did
a
it.
minute.
Those
Wait a minute.
kids.
I guess they just said they were kids because they were approximately 3 feet. in
Yeah,
height.
it's
Anything's
only
possible.
kids like fireworks.
We'll never know.
Okay. Well, are you guys offer only now?
Essentially offer only at this point, yeah. But we haven't worked in a while. Did a guest spot on an episode of Riptide. That was a number of years ago.
Oh, yeah, that was in the 80s.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, my gosh.
But we've been alive for a long time because we're 95.
Yeah, that's true. Well, guys, I want to get into why there's so much competition with you now. We do need to take a break before we get to that. Is that okay? Can you? I know you're raring to talk about this.
Yes.
Sure.
We could take a break.
Yeah, your blood pressure, by the way, I've been
Calm
tracking
down.
it.
Calm down.
And it's rising now. The minute I said we had to take a break.
Settle down there. Settle down there, Bever. Bever,
please-
just calm down.
Please don't scream the entire time we're doing commercials.
All right, I'll do my best.
All right.
Better mother myself.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more from the Calvin's twins. After this, we'll be right back. Hey everyone, Scott Aukerman here, and I want to tell you about this amazing show. We have a great show coming up in December 10th. We have the PCAST Blast 2017. Very excited about this show. Basically, what happened was we did a panel at Comic-Con over the summer, and a lot of people were saying, hey, we would like you to... There were a bunch of shows. There was Comedy Bang Bang was represented, and Paul and Lauren were there, and Who Charted, and How Did This Get Made? And they were saying, hey, we'd like you to all do like a one-day show where all of you guys are on one bill. And so when I was thinking about doing a live Comedy Bang Bang before the end of the year in December, I thought, hey, why don't I just try to do this for an all-day thing? So I contacted a bunch of the other shows, and they all agreed to do it. So it's very exciting. It's called the PCast Blast, and it's December 10th. And here are the shows. You got Comedy Bang Bang with me, Paul, and Lauren. You have How Did This Get Made? Improv for Humans, Hollywood Handbook, Who Charted, and Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo, which is a new show, which is really, really funny. I've been on it. It hasn't come out yet, but it's really, really funny. And we're all doing just an all-day show at the Ace Theater at the Ace Hotel, December 10th. I'm very excited about this. We've never done anything like this before, and it's just us. It's just the artists. We're just banding together doing it, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, so tickets are on sale right now. And if you're listening to this today, the day that it comes out, we're in the pre-sale, okay? You can go try to get tickets, and you'll need the code BLAST. Okay, BLAST is the code word, and that is so only fans can buy tickets right now, fans of all of our shows. You all know the code BLAST. Get your tickets right now before the regular tickets go on sale on Friday. And the people who don't listen every week who are like, oh, should I go to the show? Oh, there's a lot of things. Okay. Before they get in on it, you'll want to buy tickets right now. BLAST is the code. Go to my Twitter for the link if you want. This is going to be an amazing show. We're planning very special things. I'll talk about the ticket options. We have general admission balcony. We have general admission down on the floor, and then we have special VIP tickets, which gain you early access to the floor, so you can stake out the best seats and just hold them. And then meet and greets for every show. We're all doing individual meet and greets, and then maybe some other special stuff. PCast Blast, you are not going to want to miss it. We are ending 2017 on a high note. I'm really excited about doing the show, Comedy Bang Bang, with all of these other shows. I think it's going to be really special, really unique. It's just something I wanted to do, and kind of like the old Comedy Death Ray shows that I used to do at the end of the year. And I just thought it would be really fun. And it's for you, the fans, and we're going to have a good time. PCast Blast 17. I'll see you there. It's not friendness, it's business. That's right. As a business owner, you know how important it is to keep moving forward. You got to grow. You got to get those charts going up, 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 up. But a lot of times things come up that take your time and focus away from growing your business. Maybe your personal life is getting in the way. Ditch them. That's what I say. Ditch your family. No. LegalZoom does not say you should ditch your family. No. Instead, they want you to use LegalZoom, and that way you can spend more time with your business and your family. When it comes to reviewing contracts or registering for trademarks, or just even staying current on fees and permits, LegalZoom.com can really, really help you simplify your life. You've heard of the Spice Girls saying spice up your life? You've heard of that. Everyone has heard of this, right? LegalZoom is like the Spice Girls. I bet no one has ever said that about LegalZoom, but I'm saying it right now. I'm going on GD record and saying LegalZoom is like the Spice Girls by saying simplify your life. LegalZoom was created 16 years ago by the brightest minds in law and technology. I wonder what was the percentage of law to technology? Probably had one guy who made a website. And they have helped more than 2 million business owners easily and affordably navigate the legal system with confidence. And the best part about this, you don't have to worry about billable hours piling up and going, oh, if I have a 5-minute conversation with a lawyer, does he bill me for the entire hour? No. LegalZoom is not a law firm. Instead, you get the advice you need to answer your business questions at fixed rates. Though LegalZoom's nationwide network of independent attorneys, it's coming through them. I may have said though instead of through, but I made sense by the end. Made it sense? What am I talking about? I am going insane. Look, you don't want to go insane like I am because I'm far too busy and stressed. Take some pressure off of yourself. Go to LegalZoom.com now to take care of your business before the year winds down. And for special savings, be sure to enter code BANGBANG in the referral box at checkout. That is code BANGBANG for special savings only at LegalZoom.com. That is LegalZoom.com. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back here. Bever, Hopox, Chico Hands, known collectively as the Calvin's twins, horse promoters, and Bever has been trying to stifle a scream the entire commercial. It appears he's calmed down now.
Settle yourself, Bever.
Now, guys, you are the owners and proprietors of a $7 billion business. You've created a stadium out there on the farm where you sell honey, primarily sell honey, it appears.
That's right. Bee honey.
And you preside over thousands and thousands of horse deaths a year, and not to mention horse births. Where horses fight to the death, it doesn't seem like you're getting a lot of foot traffic, let alone car traffic or bicycle traffic.
Okay.
But you mentioned that there's a lot of competition within the sport these days. Exactly what do you mean by this?
Yes. Well, I don't want to lay blame at your doorstep entirely, Scott, but
my doorstep?
It was our appearances on your podcast.
right.
He taught us what the word podcast
That's right.
was.
Exactly.
That's right. I remember right before we taped, I sat you down.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we had just a quick session where I taught you this word
Broke it
and its
down.
definition.
Right.
That's
sure,
right.
the
Had nothing
etymology
to do
of
with
it.
fishing. Had nothing to do with
The Jolly Green Giant.
Exactly. None of that.
None of it.
We went through what it didn't.
Yeah.
What it didn't do. I'm sorry. We're doing a
you
se-
get out of
Hey!
here! You
What
get
the
out of
hell?
here! You don't want
Get out of here!
guys.
Wait, who's this? We're doing a set.
You stepping out here.
Wait, who is this? Get
outta here.
You seem to know this interloper? I'm sorry, we're doing a session here, sir.
Excuse me.
You can't
but
just.
it's important.
God, if you
Excuse
wanna
me.
go ahead and stop
Scott
recording
Lee,
right now.
You will do no such thing.
Wait, sir.
Scott Lee, it's nice to meet your acquaintance.
Sir, who?
Yeah, I'll tell you who I am.
Yeah.
And the words come out of my mouth and not yours.
Oh, Lord, I've been putting words in and out of mouth since before you was a whipper-sprap up to a grasshopper's knee sock.
Bisby St. Hancock.
Bisby St. Hancock.
That's my name. And I'm new to the horse fighting business, but I'm not new to horses, and you know that. Y'all know that, don't you, Bever?
We
Don't
refer
you,
to
Chico?
it pejoratively as Bisby St. Horsecock. How do you like that?
I'll take that. A horsecock is huge, and it shoots long ropes of semen.
Yeah, but you don't have one. Just
Look,
you're
no, it's too late. You already gave me the nickname.
Wait, are you
You've already
saying?
said it.
Are you saying he has one, or
no, hold on.
his
saying I
whole
have
body
one.
resembles
Your
one?
whole body is a dick.
You're saying
But
I
he
have
has
one.
a tiny human one.
No, I don't.
It's like a nub, I bet it is.
That's not true. That's not true. It's fine.
So, like a tiny human dick
No.
on a giant horse cock?
Yeah.
No, the nickname is horsecock.
Yes.
That's fine. Listen, I spring from bank.
I was listening already. You don't need to tell me to.
Well, how you listening when you got fluff coming out of your mouth?
I'm sorry. I've been trying to get some of this honey.
Trying to what?
I've been trying
Close
to
your
get the
lips.
leftover honey that Bever.
Originally, I was one of the birthers, and they'd come to my farm.
Oh, wait, that's not the surprising part?
No, I've got 45 more minutes in this.
Okay, sorry. I preemptively gasped.
Well, that's all right.
Okay, go ahead.
He was a
Save your
breeder.
gasps.
A breeder.
He was a breeder. He was a horse pimp.
No.
At best.
I call it birther.
Horse pimp?
I would go from the time that the horse had nothing inside, and I would inseminate with a large bucket of animal semen. I'd push it up in there. Push it in the nighttime.
How would you gather semen buckets?
I'd go to
Let
any
alone what
animal
was
I could.
inside them.
A little thing you don't know. If you mix all the semen from all different animals together, including human men,
Yo.
Wait, should I have gasped then?
there it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can
please
make-
just let me know in the future when I'm supposed to gasp.
All right, I will.
All right, thank you.
And then you'd put it all together in a bucket, mix it up like a cake mix. You'd shove it up inside. And then the gestation period is about 4 to 12 months. You can gasp.
Wait, why is that? I mean,
I'm learning too.
okay, yeah, that's not very surprising. That's
And then I'd wait, and then the horse would come out. and these two sons of bitches would come in. Because we had an agreement, and they were allowed to look right in that horse's eyes. And they'd steal some of my babies away.
We paid you handsomely.
That's
and,
right.
let me
You'd
tell
give me
you,
a
Scott,
5-gallon jug of honey.
That's right. You're welcome.
Is that the only currency that you have?
Well, no, all actual currency goes into horse fight.
Right, the
itself.
$7 billion.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, maybe pay for the horses in something other than honey.
It would have been nice.
Well, you never said anything about
Well,
that.
I was insecure.
Oh.
You're
I needed the
insecure?
honey. I was hard. I had a weight issue. You can see I'm a little bit. I'm on the taller and flabbier side.
Yeah, how tall are you? You're a very giant, imposing man.
A 7'9" in flats,
7'9", yeah.
my
You're
flat.
about 3 of them.
but my flats are actually not that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
They're actually very thin.
Okay, yeah, those are very, very
Well,
flat.
I got sold on them. They said they'd make me look a little shorter.
Right, those are like cardboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're exactly cardboard.
Oh, they are cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just wearing cardboard on the bottom of your soles.
Go ahead and gasp.
Okay, thank
There it
you.
is.
Okay. I don't know if I can continually gasp throughout this
Well,
entire show.
you
It's
asked-
a little
you
hard.
asked for it.
I'll need some of that honey if I do. But
Anyway, I've moved into the promoting business, Scottley. That's right. And I'm
An
going to change.
imposter. An imposter.
I'm going to change things
A
up.
disaster. A Jodie Foster.
you're back on your game. Wow.
I'll take Jodie Foster.
Yeah, you bet you would.
She's an Academy Award winner.
She's incredibly impressive.
She's
That's
beautiful
beside the point.
and comfortable with her sexuality.
You don't deserve Jodie Foster.
You gave it to me, and I'm a horse cock.
I used it because it rhymed with imposter.
Well, careful of the poison you drink, because sometimes it'll put you down.
I'll drink poison all day. I'll drink poison in your face.
I'll take you in my face, drinking poison.
I will sit gently upon your large extended knee.
And I will make myself a couch.
You turn your body into a couch while I
I'll be a
sit
couch
in
and
a
you sit
cushion
down
and I
and
guzzle down
you'll
poison
watch that
deadlocked
TV
into
all
the
night long on
lifeless
this
pupils
couch.
inside your
Son of
tall,
a bitch.
string,
You'll
big,
take-
disgusting body.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna break you
boys.
up. I gotta break you up here, guy. I feel like I'm gonna witness a fight here myself, and I hope it's not to the death.
There'll be no fighting.
We've had far too many deaths in this studio in the 8 years plus that we've been doing this show. So I want you guys to remain calm. And
There'll be no fight.
I've been tracking your blood pressure. It eerily went down during that entire exchange.
Well,
That's right.
I was able to vent some frustrations.
Yeah, you gotta let it out sometimes.
Expel some emoting, promoting, jamoking, you're smoking.
Wait, did you see The Mask? Did you audition for The Mask?
Well, that was one we auditioned for. Yep.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
whisper smoking up his butthole?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Smoking.
And I said, smoking?
Oh,
didn't
as a question.
Yeah, they didn't like my take.
Yeah.
They went with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's gotten most of the things that we auditioned for.
Really?
We go in primarily for Jim Carrey types.
Jim Carrey type.
I wouldn't think that you guys standing on each other's shoulders are a Jim Carrey type.
Well,
You must be casting these projects
yeah,
then.
because they agreed with you. We also auditioned for Mask.
That's right.
Oh, wait, the Corey, what was his name?
Rocky Dennis?
Rocky, sorry, Rocky. Why did I think
yeah.
it was Corey?
Because it has a Y at the end? I'm not sure. But
Yeah, thank you.
that's the one where Eric Stoltz has a giant face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither of you
shit.
have giant faces. What were you going to do?
No.
No, nor does Eric Stoltz.
Would you have to get the bees to sting you every single day?
We offered that up as a possibility. Save on the prosthetics. Didn't get us the part.
Didn't get it, yeah. I imagine it would be because you'd be bringing a flock of bees. Is it a flock of bees?
It's a bushel.
A bushel of bees, sorry.
Or a buzzard.
A buzzard of bees, yeah. So, guys, this is your competitor that you were referring to earlier.
To call him our competitor is to insult the great sport of horse
That's
fighting.
not true.
He is a vulture.
I'm not a
He
vulture.
is
right.
he is picking at the gizzards of the gift that is horse fighting that we have promoted. We created this industry.
pick
We
no
run
gizzard.
this industry. He comes for scraps
That's not
on the
true.
side, little hand picker at the side, trying
Leftover
to eat 'em.
scraps can taste good.
And yes, some of our attendees have started attending his very
some.
paltry horse fights because it's easier to find his stadium.
It's right off the highway.
Oh, wait, where's your stadium?
It's right next to the airport in Tampa.
Yep.
Oh, in Tampa. Oh, okay,
Tampa.
not in California. Oh, okay. So it's just right there next to it?
Right next to the airport.
So could you, like, get off the plane and just, instead of getting on the air bridge,
You
you
could
could just...
literally get off the plane and just come
There's
right over.
some of my Mitch spent extra money to create jetways.
That's right.
That split off.
Yep.
One leading you back into the airport.
That's
the
right.
other jetway leading you
That's just
directly
good
into the
business.
stands.
Just good business,
Oh, that's
Scott.
cheating.
It's not.
That's cheating.
It's not fair because now, as you know, there are very, very few fans of our sport in the world. They're from all over the world. But if they
Right.
want to fly in, they can whoop.
Those are airplane noises.
That's what I understand them to be. Fly right on into the airport, jump off, and go right to his
That's right. You get off the plane.
imitation stadium. It's not even a real stadium.
He doesn't even have boxes.
Doesn't
Scott.
even have a
No
luxury.
luxury boxes?
Have a luxury box.
No need. You know what? A real horse fighting fan comes for the horse fighting. They don't come to get no luxury box. Look at a mini fridge full of what I assume is stupid little food.
You guys have a quizzical look on your face. He's talking about fridges.
Oh, right.
I didn't get that. I didn't
saw
get that from what he said.
I heard mine, mo. I was like, why are we doing Mother Goose rhymes here now?
No, we're not.
Jesus.
So no boxes in your stadium. Do you have even like box-shaped horse microwaves or
Nothing.
Nothing.
We don't have seats.
no
don't-
seats?
No.
It's just people have to stand or
When you get off the plane,
mime sitting, I guess.
they mime sitting. They pretend to sit. And that's important because I don't want people standing around. I want them
That
mime
can
sitting.
scare the horses.
That's it. The horses need to think that they're in some sort of auditorium.
Right, with invisible seats.
No, with mime seating.
Well, sure. But they need to be fooled into thinking
need
that
to
the
be
people are
fooled,
seating.
Scott Lee,
Right.
that's
Why
right.
not just buy seats? It seems like
It's expense.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
see.
businessman, and that's my whole point here.
Right.
The whole industry has been taken under because you've spent too much money on it. You've forgotten what it's about.
We spend an amount that the sport deserves.
It
Right.
is our life's passion, and we are happy to spend every single dime we have ever made.
If putting in all my life's earnings into horse fighting and never seeing a cent in return is shameful, then call me Captain Shameful.
Call us the Shameful Boys.
I will from now on
Wait,
call
so
you the shameful boys.
the shameful boys.
Don't call
No,
us the
it's
Shameful
too late.
Boys.
You asked for it.
It
You're
was
the
an
That's
shameful
not
if.
what it is.
He said it was a hypothetical.
No, you're
No.
Captain Shameful, and
No.
you're the shameful boys.
No, I'm General
You asked for
Shameful.
it.
I'm General Shameful.
No, and I'm horse cock.
No, you were
Yeah, you are a horse cock, but you got a
You're Hancock.
tiny little
No.
pecker.
You're Hancock.
All right, guys, break it up. By the way, don't call anyone Hancock like the Will Smith film. What was your point earlier that leftover
We
scraps taste
auditioned
good?
for that.
Oh,
We
you
auditioned.
did.
We did.
I don't think you guys are a Will Smith type either.
We didn't think so either, but they
Yep.
called us up and we thought, oh, this
That
isn't
is-
going to go well, but it's an audition for the next part. Maybe
Yeah.
the casting director sees you and likes you, and even if you're not right for this one, they bring you up for the
Have
next
you
one.
done anything other than that Riptide episode?
Nothing since that Riptide.
No.
Season 4.
Nothing
Episode
since.
12.
Is that the episode? And I'm a big Riptide fan. Is that the episode where the little boy in the trench coat gets pushed off the dock into
That's
the
it.
water?
You saw it.
You've seen it.
Right.
You saw our
Oh.
episode. That
How
was us.
good was that?
And it wasn't a little
How
boy.
good.
It was a
Gotcha.
It was a roughly 70-year-old two-man in a trench coat.
Riptide fans like myself, we always wondered because, after the little boy gets pushed in the water, you see two little bubble streams.
Right.
Yep.
2 sets of feet floating to the top.
Sure. And we assumed that the previous was when, one was carrying you.
That's right.
But, okay.
And when they aired it, if you remember, when they aired it, they did a poor job of editing it because you saw the two of us float up, and we can't swim.
Right.
We can float, but we can't swim, and we're screaming, somebody fish us out.
No,
Right,
We've
right.
got
no
this-
amount of camera shyness is going to keep me from screaming for my life.
Help us. We got these giant boots, these giant Gene Simmons from Kiss boots on, these lifts.
Right, yeah, and they were sinking you down.
They were
as I
pulling us
recall.
down.
I remember the editing was really bad because then the director said cut, and then the editor left it.
They showed the whole
They
thing.
left it in.
Showed it all on ABC or whichever network it was on.
NBC, I believe, but I believe the editors were on strike for that period of
Yes, It was
time.
the
Exactly
editor's
right.
strike.
Yeah.
Scott Lee,
Yes.
can I ask you a question, please?
You know what? From now on, you can just ask me questions. You don't
Very
have to
good.
ask me if you can ask questions.
I'd like you to describe the first cheeseburger that was ever made a long time ago. What was it like? What was the first cheeseburger? What do you think? Describe it. Top to bottom.
Okay, I would imagine this is in Hamburg, Germany, so you have some sort of big,
All right.
weedy bun, probably.
weedy
That's
bun.
the top. That's the
Probably a weedy bun.
That's the North Pole.
Yep.
And then underneath that, you probably don't have any kind of sauce because they hadn't figured out that sauce makes it taste better.
Interesting.
No lettuce, no tomato, none of the trappings that we normally have now. I would imagine it was just purely.
Nothing of what makes a cheeseburger beautiful today.
Certainly, but so right underneath the North Pole, aka the bun, you would have the cheese, and because it was in Germany, I would imagine it's not cheddar or any, just some sort of
Monster.
A Munster. Yes, thank you very much. Oh wait, are you saying you see a monster, or are you?
No, I was helping with the trust me. If I saw a monster, you wouldn't get a warning from me, Scott.
Wait, you would just be.
I'm terrified of monsters.
Are you really?
It is my number one fear.
But you love Twilight and you love Harry Potter.
Well, you're gonna
silver
tell me
screen.
Edward was a monster?
I guess he's
That beautiful boy with a heart of gold was a monster.
and skin of gold as well. I guess he's more of a
Skin of
compassion.
diamond.
Okay, sorry. I only seen one of the movies once.
I've seen them all.
I mean, it sounds like you're bragging.
Many times.
Oh, okay, there's the brag. Okay. I was going to say, if you're a big fan, you've seen all the movies.
Yes.
That's the bare minimum.
Yeah. Look, Scotland.
Can I ask, why are you asking about the cheeseburger?
Oh, yeah. Why do
My
you do
point,
Yeah.
you got it, don't you?
I see where he's going.
These two over here, the shameful brothers,
No.
Shameful
At
boys.
best- at
Shameful
best general-
boys.
At best general
Hypothetical.
shameful.
well,
Captain Shameful, the Shameful boys.
that's right. They're the original cheeseburger. It's not bad, but it needed to be improved. And now I'm coming in.
Oh, I see why you're asking.
And
now.
it's time.
I didn't realize
it's
the
time
analogy.
for the
I fell right
cheeseburger.
into your trap.
The cheeseburger must evolve.
Oh,
Listen.
I don't like this man, but that was a clever analogy that happened.
That was
and
a
I didn't
clever
see it.
ploy. I didn't see.
That's
I
right.
got.
I'm a new cheeseburger.
I got hungry, and then I started thinking about how the old cheeseburger was lame,
That's
and I
right.
want a modern
That's
cheeseburger.
right. You want a modern
man,
one.
well done.
This gentleman. This.
But you ain't more clever than the Calvin's twins, and you ain't more clever than Chico Hands, because I am the one who knows that the first cheeseburger was made not in Hamburg, Germany. In Cheeseburg, Germany.
say gas.
Thank you
Cheeseburg.
very much.
Oh,
Okay.
of course.
Don't gasp. Don't gasp.
I can gasp when I
No.
want to gasp.
Look,
That was a
Biz-
gasper.
Biz made my point for me. Okay, you don't try to improve upon perfection. Okay, the concept of burger hasn't been enhanced.
That's right.
It's been spiced. It's been gooeyed up.
Yes.
It's been jalapenoed,
Smashed.
but it hasn't been changed. You can't reinvent the wheel. And I
right.
don't have problems with other people promoting horse fights. I have problems with people desecrating the core.
Defecating,
Irradiating.
desiccating.
Exactly right. Horse fighting and tarnishing the prestige and honor of two horses inflamed by bee stings,
That's right.
beating at each other and chomping
That's right.
Nothing.
at each other to death.
Yep.
Nothing.
Wait, they also chomp each other
Well,
to
they're
death?
horses,
Sometimes
Scott
you-
Lee. This is why you
You've
gotta come out
never-
to the farm.
You've never brought up that they're eating each other as well.
You're gonna try to keep a horse from going ahead and using his chomper on a vulnerable,
So these are-
available horse neck.
These are
See,
You think that's not going to
cannibalistic.
give you an advantage?
These are cannibalistic fighting
They're not
horses.
swallowing.
cannibal.
They're not swallowing.
They're spitting.
Yeah, you spit out the flesh and then you start punching right in that
just-
open wound.
So
A
this
little
is
bit
like
of chomping.
this is like the Mike Tyson of horse fights.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you
that
very
has
much.
happened.
Thank
He
you
got
very
that. He
much.
got that idea to bite Evander Holyfield's
came
ear
out.
from.
He came out.
one time.
He did. He's one of the only people who's come
That's
up
right.
to the farm.
It was before we
That's
put in
right.
the luxury boxes, and he came out and said, I'm curious about what you do.
Okay, seems like it would be right up his alley.
I feel there might be parallels between my own chosen profession and this industry which you promote. And we said, absolutely. Here's 5 gallons of honey. Why don't we give you a little tour?
That's right. He drank it right down, guzzled it right down, glug, glug, glug.
That's right.
Were
He
you
is a
guys
honey man.
disappointed I didn't guzzle it right down?
A bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know the etiquette.
Didn't know the
bit.
custom. We
A
cut
bit.
you some
Uh-huh.
slack.
Okay, thank you.
You could have taken a bit of honey.
Shameful boys.
We don't answer to that. We don't
hear
answer.
now. I challenge
No
you.
have no horse scout.
I challenge you
Challenge
to
us.
a horse off.
Was that good?
That was good, guys.
A horse off.
A horse off.
This is incredible. Tell you what. We need to take a break. When we come back, we're going to learn what a horse off is.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe it'll occur. I don't know. We'll figure this out. But this is unprecedented. A horse off announced on this very program by Bisby St. Hancock to Bever, Hopox, and Chico Hands, a.k.a. the Calvin's twins, a.k.a. the Shameful Boys.
No.
I'm sorry, but it's sticking.
I got the horse cock.
Oh, yeah, and the horse cock over here. When we come back, we'll hear all about this. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. It's ironic, isn't it, that you sleep on your back, and yet you're not able to give back while you sleep. That is maybe the most ironic thing that I could ever think of. Oh, what if? What if you could give back while you sleep? The age-old question. Why can't I donate to charity while I'm sleeping? Well, guess what? You finally can. We figured it out. It only took 2,000 years that the earth has been a thing. 3,000 years maybe, at most. But we finally figured out how to give to charity and give back while you sleep with Leesa. Leesa Mattresses. Leesa is an innovative direct-to-consumer online mattress brand that's also socially conscious. They are driven by a certain mission, and this mission is to provide a better place to sleep for everybody. For every 10 mattresses Leesa sells, they donate one to a shelter through their 1 in 10 program. I pray that the one you're sleeping on is the one that they give away. That's how it works, right? They come to your house in the middle of the night and take your mattress and give it to a shelter. I may be very confused about this program, but it sounds amazing. Not to mention, Leesa also buries a mattress in the ground and it grows into a tree. Isn't that weird? That's very strange, but they do it. They're crazy there. They plant one mattress for every mattress sold. It grows into a tree, a mattress tree, and that's how they get all of their other mattresses. It's an incredible business plan. And they donate 1% of each employee's time to volunteer for local causes. Best of all, though, Leesa's patented universal adaptive feel is designed for all types of sleepers and features 3 premium foam layers, including the 2-inch Avena foam top layer for cooling and breathability, the 2-inch memory foam middle layer for body contouring and pressure relief, and the 6-inch dense core support foam for durability and structure for sleepers of all sizes. Oh boy, I got through that. They are available online in the US, UK, the Canada, and the Germany, or at the Leesa Dream Gallery in NYC. And this 100% American-made mattress ships compressed in a box to your door so you can save a trip to the store. It is no wonder it is a Forbes Top 20 startup to watch. I got one of these Leesa mattresses, and it works so good. I say night-night when I get on it, and then I go honk shoe all the way through until the morn. It works great. Try a Leesa mattress in your own home for 100 nights risk-free with free shipping always, and get $100 off when you go to leesa.com/bangbang. That's leesa.com, leesa.com/bangbang. Hey, we've been talking about business a lot. It seems like we talk about that a lot on this show. Business owners, have a lot of small business owners, and today's episode is no exception. And if you're ready to start a business, much like the Calvin's twins did, make it stand out with Squarespace. That's right, with beautiful templates created by world-class designers, Squarespace makes is easy, is what the copy says, but I'm going to just change it mentally and say Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a new and unique website. And all websites should be unique, as far as I'm concerned. Why all these website copycats out there? You know, they send you an email saying Facebook wants you to log in, and then you log into a fake Facebook site. I guess I'm describing phishing. Squarespace has beautiful templates, world-class designers. I've mentioned that previously. And you can use them to showcase your work, blog, or publish content, sell products. You can do that, services of all kinds. Just a few clicks of the mouse, my dear boy. Customize everything from look and feel to settings, products, Use Squarespace's analytics, help you grow in real time like you're a little Pinocchio. Not to mention, everything is optimized for mobile right out of the box. So they have 200 extensions to choose from. Squarespace offers new ways to buy domains. Best of all, nothing to install, patch, upgrade ever. If you do have a question, though, Squarespace's award-winning Customer 7 support is there to help. They won the Services the last 16 years. It is an incredible run. What a streak. What a streak. A dream is just a great idea that doesn't have a website yet. What a streak, as David Niven once said and remarked upon, certainly. Make it a reality with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you are ready to launch, much like Matthew McConaughey, use the offer code BANGBANG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That is squarespace.com, offer code BANGBANG. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back, and the Calvin's twins, a.k.a. the Shameful Boys, have been sitting here in complete silence, just glaring daggers at Bisby St. Hancock, who has also been very quiet, quiet as a mouse. He's been making mouse noises the entire time. This is very exciting because before the break, we heard some amazing news, which is that Bisby St. Hancock himself has challenged the Shameful Boys here to a horse-off.
Winner take all.
Winner take all. I don't even know.
Winner takes the industry.
I don't know what this means, but let's hear exactly what it means, because you guys have been. I have to say, you turned as pale as a ghost or a white mouse. I guess you got almost as if you were afraid of the very notion of a horse-off.
Oh, no. We're not afraid of nothing. We ain't afraid of a goddamn thing.
I beg your pardon. I've never heard language like this.
We ain't afraid of motherfucking nothing.
Whoa! Chico!
Up in this piece.
Chico, please.
All right, Chico.
Sorry.
Please. Can someone explain what a horse-off is and what is the procedure for a horse-off?
I think we can all do that.
Are you guys going to do it in unison, or
That's right.
or are you going to switch off sentences?
It doesn't make sense to switch off.
Okay,
Let's do
you'll do it in
at the
unison.
same time.
We all know
We're just going to
exactly
do it
what
at
it
the same
is.
time.
A horse-off is a competition between two or three horse-fighting promoters when the industry is at risk because of hostile competition. Each promoter will take 3 horses to church. Have them baptized, then bring those horses to an open field at sunrise. Now, don't forget about the snacks.
The sex?
Snacks.
Oh, okay.
But also don't forget about the sex.
Who's having sex?
Each of the promoters will bring one companion, male or female, but hopefully female.
Okay, you guys don't need to bring that. It can be very, let's not get into homophobic stuff and the rules of a horse-off, all right?
These are old
These
rules.
are old rules.
Very old
They can be
They're a little
amended.
backwards.
Yes.
They're a little backwards.
Anyway, continue.
Now,
As we were saying, one companion in the field will lie down
under one horse promoter.
Okay, yeah, okay. I feel like we're only halfway through this.
oh, barely.
Yeah, it goes on for a very, very long
Scratch the
time.
surface.
Okay, well, continue then. I don't need to interrupt.
The promoter and companion will consummate the event. Both must have reached climax before the bottom of the sun has pierced the horizon.
So both must have. So you got to find someone who can have an orgasm on both sides,
Male or female.
male or female.
Oh,
Yeah.
preferably female.
But hopefully.
That's
Okay, you guys don't need to
Hopefully female.
reiterate it if you
That's
disagree with.
And basically, at sundown,
At sundown, by the time, so you get there at sunrise.
After climax.
Oh, with this you're continuing.
The three promoters and 6 horses sit in silence for the remainder of the day. If anyone makes a sound, they lose.
Okay, let me see if I can get this right.
It's very simple.
So you take 2 or 3 horse promoters. They then take a horse apiece
Yeah.
to church where they baptize the horses.
It was.
Yeah.
They take 3 horses.
They take 3 horses.
3
but-
horses apiece.
Oh, 3 apiece. Okay, so with you 3, it's 9 horses.
Yes.
Right.
You take them to church. Does it matter what type of church? Does it have to be
Episcopal.
Episcopal? Okay, Episcopal.
Has to be Episcopal.
Okay, okay. And they have to have, I guess, a tub or tank big enough for
A hose is acceptable.
hose for a horse baptism. A hose is okay.
Oh, it's fine.
We don't want to make this more complicated than it is.
Okay, so after the baptism, around sunup, you guys go to an empty field
At sundown.
at sundown.
At sunrise.
At sunrise.
At sunrise, so you have the full day.
But you were about to
Did you
say
see
at
what
sundown.
I mean, Scott? He calls himself a horse.
I
fly
didn't-
promoter.
I didn't
Doesn't
finish
even
what I
know
was
the
saying.
rules of a horse race.
What I was trying
He
to say.
doesn't even know sunrise,
I
sunset.
said, no, I said at sundown. That'd be the wrong time.
Okay, right. That would be the
You
wrong
were
time.
right.
He was bringing up what time would be the wrong time. I roll.
Thanks for that. This is an audio medium. So at sunrise, then one of the horse promoters, you all bring companions,
Yeah.
Right.
and one of the companions
Girls if possible.
lays. Sure, we don't need, but so one of them lays underneath one of the promoters. They have to ejaculate before the sun goes down,
Yep.
and then you sit in silence
With the horses.
with the horses. And if any of you speak
Oh, make a noise.
or make a noise,
Including the horses.
including the horses, you're disqualified. Are
Correct.
you
You
okay?
lose.
So and it's process of elimination, meaning once one is done, it's hands on a hard body style. I don't know if you know
Exactly.
anything
Yeah.
about that, Bisby.
Never heard of that. That's
We
not
auditioned
interesting.
for that.
Oh, you did.
And then they told us it's a documentary.
For the musical.
That's right.
Let's hear some of the songs. I mean,
My hand is on the truck.
My hand on a hot body, gotta get my hand on a hot body.
But will my loved ones wait for me? Is this the best thing for me? Am I gonna win this car or lose my love? Hamilton.
And you didn't.
so they say Hamilton at the end of that song. Very interesting.
I feel like Bever could have gotten the job, but maybe Chico.
You're camera shy. He
You
couldn't
didn't
do
get it?
I'm too no.
Nope.
He's the real he's the on-screen
Well,
talent.
you both have just lovely singing voices. I have
Oh,
to
we
say.
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so once one is eliminated, then the other 2 are in competition, and then once the
That's right.
second person is eliminated,
So I'm
then
actually giving them an advantage by letting them both
by
do
letting
it.
them both do it. Yeah, because as long as you get out, then they probably don't care who
No,
wins. Or
that's-
I don't mean to speak for you. Do you care who wins?
That's the
If-
problem with this challenge. Well, only one walks away with the business.
right.
as
and,
far as I'm
and it's winner
concerned.
take all. When you say winner take all, what do you mean by
You
that?
abomination. You trying to drive a wedge between me and my dear, great, beloved best
I
friend
would
and brother.
never. I would never.
It's not gonna happen. Try a different strategy, idiot.
Okay, wow. Strong words from Chico Hands, a.k.a. one of the Shameful Boys.
No,
sorry,
that's
sorry.
right.
You're not Captain Shameful, though.
I'm Jones Calvins. You know who I am.
Well, you know, once you're challenged, you have to take the challenge.
You have to
That's
take the
rule
challenge,
in the,
right,
the
yeah.
horsing industry.
When you say winner takes all, what do you mean by take?
I
what
mean,
is all?
Whoever loses will pack up and leave the horse industry forever.
Ah, and so the winner then gets to take over. In your case, it would be a $7 billion.
I'd get there. I'm assuming there's no debt in your
Well,
company.
it's practically all debt, actually.
We're on a payment program. We've done an offer and compromise with the IRS.
This might be a good situation for you guys, by the way, to get out of a sticky situation.
I will never walk away from horse fighting.
Right? We're never going to walk away.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Like
he's offered you a
50
lifeline here.
Like 50% of the horses who participate in a horse fight.
You're never going to walk away.
I will not walk away.
Right, you'll end up in a horse microwave at some point.
Gladly. And push the buttons myself.
69, right there. Well,
I have one of those, by the way.
you do.
I do have a horse microwave. I built it myself.
What?
Wow.
Yes, I
Not
did.
possible.
I did. And I have it. I
Does it
use
work?
it. And that's why I don't have the backup that you guys have. Another reason I could handle this industry
Wow.
more efficiently.
So when does this take place? I mean, and what field? Is it a field of both of your choosing, or
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Wow. Okay.
Christmas Day Field on
Christmas Day Field.
October
31st.
31st.
That's right.
Christmas Day
Christmas
Field
Day.
on All Hallows Eve.
On Halloween.
All Hallows Eve Road.
Do you have to dress up for this in a costume, or
I probably will.
Appreciate it.
You
if
don't
will.
have
I mean,
to.
be festive.
But it's easier to go to your Halloween parties if you dressed
Afterwards.
up previously.
That's right.
are the
You won't
losers
have to
really
change.
going to feel like going to Halloween parties
I
afterwards?
think
That's
there's no
not for
better
me to
way to
decide.
Lift your
rebound from
spirits
losing a
up.
horse off.
Yeah, lift your spirits up.
They go Bob for
Bob
apples.
for a
Literally.
nice act.
Well, so this is coming up. Wow, this is incredible.
I still take umbrage.
Yeah, I figured.
Umbrage is the name of one of our horses.
Oh, really?
So he's going to take umbrage to
That's
this
right.
horse.
Sorry. I was just taking Ross. Definitely take umbrage.
I'd take offense.
Okay. Wait, just a fence so that the horses don't get away?
That's right. I'll take offense and I'll put it up.
Okay.
Well, I do appreciate that despite
That's all
our
right.
differences.
Building
I
a
do
want
fence.
this to go
appreciate the
smooth.
consideration
I'm
of
a
the horse's
gentleman.
safety.
I'm a gentleman.
Because this field is right by a busy freeway, right?
Christmas Day Field. Yeah.
I'm going to
Christmas-
take time
Okay.
Wait.
for a little seasoning, make it a little stew,
Okay.
turn it into a picnic.
Okay. You guys aren't cooking the horses afterwards, are you?
Cooking the horses.
Cooking the horse.
Cooking the horses.
As you know, Scott, eating horse meat is not legal in the 50 states.
Why are your eyes darting back and forth
Oh, why would we
so
ever-
rapidly?
I just
My eyes are behaving independently of what I'm saying.
okay.
That
You
would be
can, of
illegal.
course,
You
eat
can't do that, and you
Illegal,
also can't sell it. You can't
That's
sell horse
right.
meat.
You
Certainly.
can in Canada, but you can't here in the United States.
horse meat certainly is similar in consistency to bison jerky. If you were to turn it into a jerky, then this could be a way out.
Your horse burgers.
I've never had it, but I'm sure
Horse
it's.
burger, make do a
You guys are
Wheatie bun.
licking your
Wheatie
lips.
bun.
A
Nice
Wheatie
Wheatie
bun, a
bun,
little Munster.
A Munster cheese on that horse patty.
Okay, guys.
Ha!
It seems like you guys have something in common, which is you know, maybe your similarities are more alike than your differences. You guys have a love for horses, certainly.
Yeah, that's true. I do love them.
Both
Love a horse.
raising, fighting, and perhaps digesting.
Most important thing to me, digesting. That's
Can I ask you, Bisby? Because
can,
you know,
don't have to ask me if you can ask me.
okay, I can just ask you
Sure.
things. What was it like for you growing up? Can you recall your mother?
Well, I come from a long line of birthers.
Of birth,
Horse
birthers, right? Yeah.
And I do
Not horse burgers. You guys stop licking your lips.
I thought someone said horse
do
burgers.
recall my mother. You ask about my mother, I recall her.
When was the last time you saw your mother? Do you remember?
She did pass.
She passed away.
She passed away when I was 14 years old.
And how old are you now?
19.
Right. So this
19.
is recently. This is yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Do you
still a
recall
little-
how she
still
died?
a little sticky. Do I recall how she died?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can recall how she died.
Tell me everything. I want to know what the pain is that drives you.
It was during a birthing that she
During a-
passed.
Oh.
And every once in a while you get a backfire on it. Excuse me, it's
Yeah,
you get a
man.
backfire on a birth. So the horse will come out and then there'll be a whip of air. A whip
Like
of
a
air.
it's like a backdraft.
It's like the movie
Of just
Backdraft.
horse
Did you guys
room
audition
air.
for that?
We did, and
With
everyone's wearing those big fireman coats, so it's perfect for us.
Our audition was so bad. They cast Kurt Russell as his own father.
That's right.
Wow, that's
Damn
bad.
mess.
They said, we'll just use one of the actors all over again.
That is bad.
We got a part as background actors over. Background actor.
Oh, right.
And
yeah.
since we didn't have any lines, Bever here was happy to be up on the top.
You were on top, right?
He's
But-
on
That's
screen
right.
in that
Wait,
one.
were you? Wait, I remember there was that part in Backdraft is so disturbing where the little boy gets burned to death.
Yeah.
Right.
That was you guys.
That was our idea.
Thank you very
That
much.
was your idea.
Change the screenplay.
Wait,
Ronald Howard, who's just a wonderful man,
Great
and
man.
we'd met him because we'd auditioned for Willow.
Great
Oh,
filmmaker.
right.
You remembered us.
you remembered, but
And he
not
said,
not with
guys-
you on top.
No. He was surprised at first. He said, "Oh," and then we kind of revealed our secret to him.
Oh, okay.
And he said he explained that they thought they'd cast an actual child, and they
Right.
were so
That's right.
relieved that they would actually be able to work us longer.
They
That's
fired
right.
the
They
teacher.
let go of the set teacher. And Chico said, "Yeah, we love fire."
We're fire fans. We like burning stuff. Technically pyromaniacs.
Why don't we?
Certified
like in a clinical, way.
Yes, when we
Yeah.
move to a new house, we have to go door to door telling all the neighbors
right.
that we're pyromaniacs.
Is that why you guys have kept that place up the 605 and the 606 and the 607 because you don't want to move to new houses?
That's right. We'd
Yeah.
be ostracized from the
Dead
neighborhood.
center of the desert. You know what I mean? Where-
Yeah, I do know what you mean by that.
Registered
Yeah.
pyromaniacs.
So
In
once
the
you said, yeah, got
Okay,
it, got
all right.
it. Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes people say I understand, and they're just being prideful.
No, I
But
understand.
was just saying,
I understand the dead center of something.
of the desert.
Yeah, no,
Meaning we're right in the middle, and
I get it.
all around us,
Do you understand
It's
that?
totally,
just
totally on board
barren, sandy desert,
with
and we're at the
basic
center.
human language.
Yeah,
Okay.
You got it.
So you-
Yeah.
Let me draw a picture.
Got it?
Okay, you don't. Well, all right, I'll take it. That's a noisy marker. But so you guys said I love fire, and then that's all he needed to hear, and suddenly
Well,
you guys.
we were just trying to take advantage of our situation. Listen, if you're saying you can get away with things you wouldn't be able to do with a normal kid, light us up.
Right.
Burn us up.
And so
Cook us.
so you guys were lit on fire. You're not stunt performers.
No, but we are now. We are after that one.
Right. Technically,
card,
yeah.
yeah.
So how long were you on fire?
Felt like days.
Right. But
It
once
wasn't. It felt like
It felt
days.
like that. It
but
was a
once
long
once
time.
you check the tape, how long did it end up being?
It was about 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
That's as long as Luke Perry stayed on a bucking Bronco. So
Oh, yeah.
We did not audition for
you
that.
didn't audition
No.
for 8 seconds? No. Okay.
Now, speaking of backdrafts, I'll take you to the night my mother.
Thank you. Yes. So
Passed
there was
away.
a big just whoosh of air.
Well, the horse got pushed out. It was a big piece of meat. Sometimes when it's big, it's hard to control that backdraft. And I remember the last words out of my mother's mouth was, "Oh, it looks like there's not going to be a back." And then
You just heard whoosh. Like an
there's
inhalation
a strange
of air.
silence. There's a strange silence when it happens.
Yeah,
and it
it's-
looks like somebody's just getting sucked into a tree.
Does it sound sort of like,
Yeah, it sounds like a little bit of a gasp.
wow.
Except it's the huge swollen
Yeah.
pink lips.
I wondered why
of
every
a-
time I
of a
gasped,
horse's-
a single tear ran down your face.
Yeah, that's why it was hard to talk about it at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, she got sucked up, and we
So
didn't
she
know how
got
to
sucked into the horse's vagina.
No. Yes, that's what I've been saying. And she got sucked in there real good. And we tried for days to haul her out, but a horse's insides is like it's like an Alcatraz. You can't get nothing out of there except for a couple of things that escape once in a while
Right.
on Unsolved
Yeah.
Mysteries. But listen to
It's
this.
like she was caught between the rock and a hard case.
Well, that's what?
That's dialogue from The Rock. Did you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
audition for that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Wait a minute. Did you audition without me?
What?
Chico, I'm so sorry.
You're camera shy.
I'm
How
so
come-
sorry.
It's fine.
I got it was the chance to work with Nicolas Cage.
You don't have to apologize. I wish you just would have told me.
I'm so ashamed.
Stop it.
My darkest secret.
It's not that bad of a secret.
I've kept it from you. I've betrayed you.
You've kept this inside for 22 years or so. You could have just told him. He's not even mad.
I'm not mad. It's no biggie.
I deserve to die.
No, it's decidedly no biggie.
So what happened,
lot like
Scott
Tupac.
Lee, is that she wasn't dead inside the horse. She survived, but the next day, that horse that had just given birth had to enter a horse fight. That wasn't me who chose that horse. It was the shameful boys who chose that horse.
Wait a minute.
With my mother inside, took that horse to a fight, and my mother got sucked so hard up inside that her face was coming out of the mouth of that horse. So as
Almost like she was wearing a
"Help
horse
me,
costume.
help me, Bisby, get me out of here," as the fight begun, and it just got pummeled. Just
And it was
turned into.
Do you remember
pastrami.
the horse that pummeled? Was it? It wasn't Randy. Randy the horse. Oh my God, you're crying again.
So you can understand why I have entered the promoting business and decided to destroy these two boys.
Hold on, though. Hold on, because this. Do you recall what was this horse's name? Do you recall
Randy,
that your mother was inside?
No, it was. We called it the horse with no name.
The horse. Wait a minute. So Randy versus the horse with no name.
Yeah.
Was this the match? The particular match that your mother tried to intercede on?
Scott, indeed it was. Gasp. Gasp
Are you
again.
saying
Double gasp.
my mother died in the same horse match that your mother died in?
That's right.
Now, how old was your mother?
Quite old.
Three years ago?
Carry the two.
Five or so. She must have been 100 and.
Yeah, she was pushing $112.
About 112. But let
And yours was how old was yours?
Oh, my mother must have been very old.
I mean, you're 19. She must have been very old.
It gets hazy up in Maine, but
Yeah.
she was probably a good 42, 43.
All I'm saying is you guys have more in common than you have dissimilar about each other. I mean, both of your mothers died in the exact same horse fight.
and we didn't know that. We didn't know that his mother was up inside the horse with no name.
How could we know that?
How would we have known that?
Her face
they
was
have known
coming out. What did you think? That there was a face coming out?
We weren't looking at the mouth of the horse with no name. We were looking at our mother, our 112-year-old mother, charging in to the middle of our state-of-the-art horse fighting stadium.
That's right. We were sitting up in the luxury box.
You didn't know?
We didn't
didn't
know.
know. How
We
could
didn't
we
see
know?
until the fight had started.
I thought this whole time you had known and tried to destroy my
No.
mother.
Well,
And
No,
in fact,
now hold
their
on.
mother died. Their
That's
mother
right.
died trying to save your
Your
mother.
mother.
I didn't know that was your mother.
Who did you think it was?
I thought it was a peanut seller. Or you had many people running around trying to sell
Honey?
honey.
Yeah, you have
And
a lot of honey
peanuts?
vendors.
Yeah. Honey, get your fresh honey.
Right, that's what I
Honey
thought.
peanuts, get your fresh honey peanuts.
Well,
hot
also-
roasted honey peanuts.
She was probably saying honey to them as in, they're her children.
That's
Right.
right. You
That
called
may-
us honey.
That may be, and she brought them honey. So
I feel like a fool. I feel like a fool.
I'm saying there doesn't have to be a horse off. You guys could be friends. You guys could, dare I even say, you could almost be brothers. Could you possibly be the Calvin triplets?
Calvin's triplets.
Calvin's triplets. Sorry.
Well, you did compliment me earlier, telling me I had a horse cock.
No, I didn't say it was.
Well, you
no,
meant-
it made
I know,
fun
but
of
it-
it. No,
Let's not
Wait,
get,
I bet
get
it-
hung up on the semantics of the horse cock.
I decided to change it to mouse cock.
But I'll take that. And the Jodie Foster thing, that was nice. You said
Well-
you have been complimenting me a little bit.
I was saying you were similar to Jodie Foster.
See, that's nice. And I will say this: you guys do put on a very good horse fight.
Well, you
Thank
know
you for that.
pretty good with finances, and
Would it be
as
out-
I've just learned, making oversized microwaves.
Took more know-how than I had.
Would it be all right if I gave you each a hug?
I think I'd like that very much.
Would it be all right if I gave you just a little wet kiss on the cheek?
I'm gonna stand on Chico's shoulders so that I can. So you don't have to lean down so far.
And those are tall Gene Simmons boots.
Hold on to the table. You're rocking.
Now look me in the eye,
Terrible.
Bever. Look me in the eye, Bever.
I'm looking.
I apologize.
Thank you.
And I...
Describe what's happening. I can't see a goddamn thing.
I apologize. Well, stop wiggling. I'll explain it to you on the drive home.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead and...
Yeah, all right. I just wanted to say to you, Bisby,
Here, you know
I'm
what?
sorry to welcome to the family.
Oh, my God.
All right,
Here,
let me climb down
lift.
here.
Let me get you both up here.
More like a couple of Raggedy Ann dolls.
Oh
Look
my
at you.
Goodness, look at this.
And you deserve a little kiss, too.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
a little more sensual than the previous.
Yeah, that's enough.
No, it wasn't supposed to be sensual, you pervert.
Oh, sorry.
But you
If
did it that way.
If it was sensual, it would go something like...
Okay, that's enough.
All right, drop him. God,
Let me go.
Sorry about that.
sorry, you guys are stunt performers though, so you should have been able to roll with that.
Fine. Well, now hold on. There's been a dramatic change in the tone of our relationship and everything that was going to happen, but we've overlooked one important fact that the horse off has already been called.
That's
That's right.
true. There's only one way
There's
to
only
get out.
one way.
What's
There's
the way to
only
get
one
out of
way.
it?
Well, we would all have to. The three of us at the same time would have to say, the horse off is off.
Okay, well, are you willing to say that at the same time?
Yeah, we just did.
it's off.
We just did.
What do you
thank
got,
God.
honey, in your ears, Scott? We just
Sorry,
said it.
I thought you were doing the rules
And
again.
I'd like to invite everybody down to Tampa
Oh.
for a weekend, and we could go to SeaWorld.
No,
We could go
my
to...
favorite of the Orlando parks.
Yes, I'm not offended at all by them having killer whales in their tank.
No, of course. I mean, look at what you guys do. Well, this has been the most surprising of events. I almost feel like gasping, but I don't want to bring
Go
up
ahead and
terrible.
gasp.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry.
No, it's nice. I'm over it.
Yeah, well, I mean, with this new information, this is amazing, guys. I have to say, let the three of you hereby be known as the Calvin's triplets,
That sounds good.
Hurrah!
aka the Shameful Boys.
No, let's
Oh,
kill that.
we
don't want it.
We can
I don't
skip
want
the
it.
shameful
Say an
voices.
if.
Skip the Shameful Boys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, congratulations. We're running out of time. We just have one last thing to do on the show, and that is a little something that we call plugs. Ooh, nice. That was Soulmate Plugs by Boy Talk. Thanks to Boy Talk for that one. And what do we want to plug here? Obviously, you have horse fights 7 days a week.
That's right.
Approximately 10 horses die a day over at your place.
Brand new location located in Tampa.
Oh, you guys are moving.
right.
Immediately adjacent to the Tampa Bay Airport.
You have a $1 billion,
That's right.
$7 billion state-of-the-art facility.
Well, we'll
Is
keep
it-
that one as well.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
All right. So, anything else you want to plug? Anything in pop culture that you see out there that you've been looking at that you have been enjoying?
I was scouring the internets.
Yeah.
Recently.
You don't use it for putting on your shoes or
No,
pants.
no.
We just found that out. That's not what
I
it's
haven't
for.
figured it out yet. No, I just look for the news of the day. And I did see, I saw a film cinematic trailer for a film called Killing Gunther.
Yeah.
Killing Gunther.
Yes.
All right.
And boy, am I going to make that an event.
Yes, sir.
You're going to make that a priority in your life to
Oh
go
boy,
see?
I am setting aside time.
I would like to join you for that.
Did you audition for this?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
You did.
Yes,
Sure
we
did.
did.
And who's the director of this?
There's a chap by the name of Taran Killam.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's a weird. That's a weird name.
Yeah.
First-time director. Young upstart.
Okay. And how was your audition?
Very strong.
We thought it was pretty good.
Who ended up
Very
getting the part?
They gave
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I don't think that you guys are the same type.
Well,
even on
no.
each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, we decided not to do the side to side because Arnold is so wide.
That's
So
right.
we stood shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, I see.
And
So
Much
we-
like coming out of your mom's vagina.
Exactly right. In
So
full
we
circle.
we were broad like Schwarzenegger is through the shoulders, but we were very, very short, not imposing at all.
Teeny.
Yeah, that's too bad. I can imagine for the camera, they would have to be able to point it down, and they don't make cameras like that.
They don't make down-pointing
All
cameras?
very level.
That's why you don't see a lot of like insert shots of things on the ground.
No.
In film.
It's got to be right there
Right
with
there.
you.
It's got to be hovering about 4.5 feet high.
Right, yeah. Well, that's great. Killing Gunther, and that comes out on October 20th, as far as I know.
does.
In
Yeah.
select theaters. And this is what a cast is in this. Do you know who else is in this?
I believe they got Mr. Paul Brittain.
Oh,
Brittain is in this film.
he's fun.
Yeah. He is. We got looks like on the poster there. I'm just picking out people on the poster now.
Sure. How else are you supposed to do it?
I
You don't have an
literally would not know.
IMDb Pro account.
What is it?
Oh, IMDb Professional, the Internet Movie Database Professional.
What does it do?
It tells you everyone who is in a film. It tells you their agents.
You have one of those?
I do at the office. Yeah.
And what would it serve you to use a tool like this for?
Well, I can look up who's in something. I can see who represents them. I can contact their representative in order to try to get them into a project.
Well, that's handy.
It's very handy. You should
That's
get one
clever.
if you're interested. I don't know what use it would do you other than being able to.
Maybe a celebrity endorsement for horse fights.
Okay, sure.
So you're saying I could go on to BB Pro,
DBB.
Yeah.
to BB Pro,
DBB.
and reach out to
Who would you want to endorse horse fights?
Tom Selleck?
yeah.
Tom Selleck?
Oh,
Maybe.
I love
Maybe
that
Dick,
Blue Bloods.
Dick Francis? I don't know. He might be a horse though. I can never tell if
How
he's
about
an
that
actual horse.
girl? How about that girl who does the Pine Sol commercials?
Oh, she's great, isn't she?
She's got great energy and she pops on screen.
Now with lemon.
Now with lemon, she says.
Now with lemon.
Now with
I don't
lemon.
know this person.
Oh,
Who
I
does
will
it?
look on the BBs.
Okay, great.
Yeah, look it up.
All right, so great cast. You've mentioned
yeah,
Arnold
well, just-
Schwarzenegger and Paul Brittain.
Yeah, it looks
fun.
like we got Allison Tolman,
Oh yeah, Fargo,
Fargo
and
fame, and
Comedy Bang Bang TV.
Krampus.
Yes, you have Krampus in the film.
We booked Krampus.
Great.
We did.
You guys are getting into casting as
We
well.
attempted to cast the character Krampus, the eponymous character from the movie
We
Krampus.
went into audition.
Right.
Casting director died.
Oh no.
Heart attack right on the spot.
Well, that's a way to get right in there. To
you
just
know what I mean?
slip,
Foot in the door. We had 4 feet
Opportunity.
inside the room.
Opportunity.
In walks this mystical, horrific, seasonal character.
Adam Scott.
We tried. He was unavailable.
Okay.
And it was the Krampus himself. And we said, kid, you've got it.
Wow.
And he got very angry because I guess he gets compared to the film It a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, they came
He's
out
like,
as
I'm
similar.
not it. He's like, I'm Krampus. I'm not
Krampus.
it, the
Yeah,
clown.
right.
And we said, well, the clown's not called it. It's called Pennywise.
Right.
You don't know your own industry, Krampus.
Right.
We gave him a lecture.
Yeah.
But we said, we'd love to get you in this film. And that's when the casting assistant came in and said, oh, my God.
What have you done? What are you doing?
They thought
My beloved boss.
they thought that you had killed the boss.
Laying
They assumed it,
dead on the
yeah.
floor.
They assumed.
Why did you not call for help? And we said, well, Krampus walked right in. We're not going
walked
to
in.
turn Krampus away.
Well, this all makes sense.
They
Yeah.
understood.
But it looks like you got a Hannah Simone. You got a
Yes.
Ryan Gaul.
Right. Oh, he's
Oh,
good.
yeah, he
Nice.
sounds. It's a good name. Good
Right.
name.
Strong name.
Strong
Ryan
name.
Gaul.
Ryan Gaul.
He's
take
good.
The Gaul of it all.
I'll bet on him.
Yeah. Always bet on Gaul.
Always. That's a good saying.
All on Gaul.
I'll put it all on Gaul.
All in on Gaul in.
Goblin?
I'm Gaul in on Ryan.
Goblin.
Gaul in on Ryan. We can keep talking about it.
Okay, sure.
That Bobby Moynihan is in this picture looking at the thing right now.
Yep, Mr. Bobby Moynihan
From
Me, Myself, and I,
You mean Vern-
television program.
Do you mean Vern Troyer?
I wish I did.
No.
This is very
You're getting us
confusing, you guys.
confused now.
Gosh, I wish I did.
Vern Troyer, myself, and I. Is that what that is?
I figured so.
Now that I'd watch.
Well, this is great. We got to go see this film then.
Check it out. Looks like a hoot.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I believe so from the trailer.
Yeah.
It looks like if you had to log line it, if you had to,
If someone was put a gun to your head.
Yeah.
it's Spinal Tap meets Heat.
Got it. I'm there. Wow. Well, this is great. That October 20th, people can see this. Killing Gunther. This is great. And so you all want to plug that, I assume? Is that you all seem all in or gall in on this?
Yeah, I'm calling. I'm plugging that.
Great. I want to plug, head on over. Oh, here's something you could buy on iTunes. Go over to iTunes in the USA and Canada and buy seasons of Bajillion Dollar Properties. That's fun. That's got a great cast. I think that Ryan Gall that I'm Gall in on, he's in that. He's a
What
cast member
can't
of that.
he do?
Gee.
I'm Gaul in on that too then.
People can buy that right now. And
Anywhere. For the first time, I believe, anywhere in the world.
been out for around a month now, and we need more people to buy it. So
Adam
we can
Scott's in that.
He is, yes.
Well, I gotta buy this now.
And Krampus. Krampus is in
Krampus
that.
makes an appearance in Bajillion Dollar Properties.
He
Krampus
certainly-
pops up?
Yep, definitely.
Sold.
All right, guys, let's close up the old plug bag. What do you say?
Talk about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags.
All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you, Bever and Chico, a.k.a. the Calvin's twins. You'll be known as the Calvin's twins separately from the
Yeah.
Calvin triplets.
Sure. We arrived as twins.
That's
We
right.
met as old friends. We brought in enemies.
Sure.
But we're leaving as triplets.
Oh my God, that is so wonderful to see. Bisby St. Hancock, aka
Yes.
1/3 of the Calvin's triplets. So nice to meet you.
I apologize for my entrance and some of my behavior today, but I'm happy the way things.
We understand.
That's okay. It all came out in the wash.
Yeah,
You know,
literally.
well, no.
Well, it did. I have a load in
You
it.
have a load in the Earwolf dryer.
Right, yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. Good luck to you. Good luck with your moving to Florida and
We'll be bi-coastal.
bi-coastal. Sure, but please come back before the 250 more episodes expire. I don't know if we'll be going for another 250. You
Sure,
need to come back earlier.
Well, we
please.
can delegate
That's fine.
now. There's 3 of us.
So
we
you'll
can-
send 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Great. All right. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
You gotta laugh.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Are you worrying about contracts, trademarks, and permits related to your business? It takes time and focus away from growing your business, doesn't it? So, let LegalZoom's network of independent attorneys relieve the pressure by answering questions that you have about running your business without billing by the hour, since LegalZoom is not a law firm. And for special savings, enter code BANGBANG at checkout at LegalZoom.com.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.